I lost some confidence, I'm trying to get it back though. You niggas frontin', but I'm coming through the back though. See what I'm saying, like words spoken from glass jaws, so heavy, like marble sneakers on glass floors. Gotta be a diamond, all I'm feeling is pressure. In the ring, 12 rounds, trying to fight off the pressure. Catch me at the corner of pain and frustration. Double park, smoking the black, waiting for Satan. Showing love's expensive, so they hating for free. Money's the root of evil, wealth's at the base of the tree. Look, I'm out pursuing profits, connects, plugs, and sockets. Got it under wraps like lace fronts and bonnets. Hard to count wins when your family's at a loss, so I'm about to hit a lick. My niggas show me to the vault, knowing I'm not to blame. Still feeling that fault, and my granny needs a kidney, doc. How much will it cost? I lost some confidence, I'm trying to get it back though. You niggas frontin', but I'm coming through the back though. Staring in the mirror, reflecting on God's image, glass dirty. I use prayer to Windex the feeling. Dealing with some doubt and the fears of getting old, but he said this too shall pass like kidney stones. Stuck between these songs like skits and intermissions, but I'm on track, you'll never derail my intermission. Works to God, you think I'm not? Every line is on swole like a steroid shot. Duracell whip, black rims in the copper top. This the flow that these niggas dread like Basquiat. Entitlement, that'll get you drowned in the wave. Cranberry coupe, pull up, you getting ocean spray. The SC4 never cruised in the 6. Had the toolie in the whip when trap music was the shit. Of course I can still spit a blaze with my mouth wired. Turn them into Robin Williams if they doubt fire. Game 6 might, these rappers on one scrimmage me. Regardless if it's practice, I'm keeping that same energy. Vultures, fighting for scraps and leftovers. Arrogant, I drop diamond penny loafers. Half man, half God. With the Hercules bars, I'm a beast. I just pray on you niggas like synagogues. I lost some confidence, but I just got it back. You niggas frontin', but I'm coming through the back door. I lost some confidence, but I just got it back. You niggas frontin', but I'm coming through the back door. Slide.
Built by Burks.
Oscar Mike Radio is a proud podcast partner of Wreaths Across America Radio, heard every Thursday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern. They're also big supporters of the nonprofit I Got Your Six, 2 Lives at Once. And with every wreath you sponsor through Oscar Mike Radio, $5 goes back to this great organization dedicated to making a difference in the lives of veterans, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders battling PTSD. 2 Lives at Once pairs these brave men and women together with dogs rescued from kill shelters. In this way, 2 lives are saved at the same time by saving each other. Donate now. Go to wreathsacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio to help. That's wreathsacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio.
There was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on.
Monotony. It comes in all shapes and sizes. dull, tedious, just plain boring. But what is this? A contender, perhaps? Something unboring by the looks of it. Jabs right at dull, an uppercut to tedium, something that keeps you on your toes, keeps your head on a swivel, a knockout punch to your old, boring workouts. Welcome to Fight Camp.
That's how I spend most of my day.
Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, and extreme to the bone.
What happened to Sabu? Never got the accolades, never got the money he deserved, and almost killed himself for every promoter he worked for.
You want a match? It's gonna be your last one.
I don't know. There's no story. No planned out, premeditated story that I know of. Unless, if I was to maybe die tomorrow, then that'd be a good story.
The educational crisis in this country is the civil rights issue of our time.
So you go to Washington, D.C., our capital, right? Go right down the street. Some of the worst schools in America are less than 2 miles from the state capital.
As a family, how was our report card?
Show me a lazy child, I'ma show you a lazy parent.
There was that village that was there. It is different.
I mean, because you're dealing at times with a lot of trauma. And that trauma sometimes may be caused by the school, but a lot of times it's outside of school.
It was a very chaotic household. There was always someone yelling, someone fighting, the cops being called.
Students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You know calculus, who cares?
If there was any system anywhere that was failing white students to the tune of 83%, the system wouldn't exist anymore. It would have been broken into 1,000,000 pieces.
Now, the expectations for what success are
is so low. Like, we're letting kids make up work, you can make it up. Don't worry about it, do it again.
Instead, we make things crutches, and I don't like that.
I think the real issue in education is mediocrity. The person who comes to work every day and just does the job.
You have failed these students. This is child abuse. And those who have abused these children should be held accountable.
Get ready! Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Spilt liquor.
Every bar's holy, straight divinity. Great stability with ancient wizardry. God goes writing on the page after I prayed, he visits me. My frame is spiritually plateauing when angels lifted me.
That's where your concern is, right?
Welcome to Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast.
Oh, shit. It's about to
My name is
we about
Lito.
to pop off quick on this one. Oh,
For my
shit,
co-host,
bro.
Sinista1. We have a special guest today, Mr. Tim O'Connor from Focus Pro Wrestling.
What's up?
Drunk DJ is what his AKA is.
Yes. That's what I'm better known as these days.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing? I appreciate you for having me on.
For sure, man. We're doing pretty good, man. One of the things I like to do, man, is check on my people, man. So just, 1 to 10, where would you say your mental wellness is tonight, bro?
Mental?
Yeah.
I'm doing really well. I'm in the studio with my people. They're about to come in a minute from their little break. But, it's been good vibes all day. So mentally, I'm in the sky right now. I'm great. I'm doing 10. Call it 9.9.
That's what's up. What about you, Sinster?
Me, I'm like an 8, super busy. I'm an 8, maybe even a 9 today.
Okay.
And I might even be a 10 because I think we got a good discussion coming up because we just chatted about something offline and it's about to pop off, bro.
I'm sitting at probably like 6.5 today.
Could be better. Could be better.
It'll be better now. I'm on here.
Good. Yeah.
For sure. Before we get started all the way, we were talking about a collaboration that is coming up in hip hop. Beans and my man Jada are supposed to be doing a collaboration album. How do y'all feel about it?
I'm ready to go. Sign me up.
The
Put me on the
majority
pre-order.
is up for it. Absolutely, yeah. We got 66.6% of us on board. It feels like there's a certain 33.3 not feeling it though.
It's so
I
crazy.
saw the head shake. I'm like, oh, it's about to be on right now. We got to talk about this.
Before I feel like I can't really make I gotta hear one song first.
Is Beanie you're worried about, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah, he's the one. If it was old Beanie, I wouldn't be worried.
I mean, he's been putting out some joints, like obviously not hitting the radio, they're not hitting the mainstream, but he sounded like the old Beanie from what I'm hearing from him. These random joints he's putting out in like the last couple of years or whatever, and he's been wouldn't call it a tour, but he's been doing like the club scenes and stuff like that, getting his checks like that. So I think he's good. I think if Jada's co-signing, that's got to tell you something.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, if Kiss is co-signing, then I guess, you know, Kiss one of my favorite rappers, so I'm not worried about him ever.
Of course, absolutely.
He said ever. It wasn't him he was worried about.
Nah, it wasn't him.
Not at all. Not at all.
It was just like Beans. You know, he done been through some stuff. He done been shot. His voice sound different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. We see how it go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of course rooting for them because I would like the album to be dope.
Hell yeah, this guy's gonna be some real hip hop shit. You know that.
What I'm ecstatic for, but here's the thing: we've been blessed because that clips was.
Yeah, it was a masterpiece.
That clips was fire, bro.
Uh-huh.
Can we get some back to back resurfacing of people and groups, man? Because you know, eventually we're gonna get a dud.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I said now.
Will Smith did that freestyle a couple weeks ago. That was that might be the dud.
Yeah, man. You know. I don't want to talk about his freestyle because it was. But I feel like I need. I got my Clips album. Now I need an Outkast album.
I wish that was a thing that would.
Yeah, that's
I wish that was a thing that was even possible.
Down. I know.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be able to talk. You know, maybe.
Yeah, and that's hey, Big Boy might rap over some flute. You never know.
Big Boy ain't rapping over no flute. I know he's like, I'm not doing that.
No.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear 50
he was nominated
again
for a Grammy for that album, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
know he was.
It was very. I went to sleep to it. Yeah, it was different. I put that on to go to sleep to. We're not like in a. I put that on to fall asleep like this type of way, like in a legit like. Oh, that's kind of like it's something different. It's relaxing. It's like white noise or rain or whatever.
I think more peeps. I think more peeps listened to that and supported that than they admit. I think a lot of people supported that behind the scenes. They just didn't admit it. That's why the shit was a Grammy-nominated album. You know
exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people I'd like to hear. I would love to hear 50 drop. Just just because
he just hits us with a collab every 2 years. He doesn't really. He's not dropping albums.
I like to hear Dre one more time. Full length album, Dre. Of course, I think the Lox just dropped the album 2 years ago.
Yeah, not long ago.
Yep.
They not tour with it.
Who else, man? From just
Rakim just dropped a new joint.
I like Jay to come back one more time. Jay, just give us one more album, just one.
Yeah, I would like that too. Shit, who was it? Was it Slick Rick? Or someone like that dropped the album somewhat recently too, and it sounded like the '80s. So maybe that's why it doesn't get brought up so much. But
yeah, I'd love to hear Jay one more time, man.
Jay would be dope.
I think he keep teasing us when he do verses on people's, and I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, the last one he dropped was God Did, right? And that was crazy. God Did was crazy.
His verse was a full song length.
That shit was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
God Did had I remember when I heard God Did, everybody's like was just mesmerized. For the week they was breaking that whole thing down. Like, bro, Jay-Z spit some shit on God Did. Killed everybody.
Did.
Yep.
Really did.
So let's talk about. So Focus Pro Wrestling just did an event called Sabotage.
Sir.
Talk a little bit about that event, bro.
So Sabotage, though, let me bring up. I don't want to miss anything because it was a jam-packed show. Let's bring up the actual bill or whatever. I mean, I want to first. I want to say, I mean, obviously, the big draw of the night was we had Sandman in the building, ECW's own, the legendary Sandman was in the building. It was dope. He pulled up. And you know, it could have just been he comes and he signs autographs in the back, and that's cool because Sandman was there.
Yeah.
That's not what we did. He came in and I want to call it made the save, but that's not exactly what he did. He was supposed to come and make the save on after a match. Someone was getting jumped. He was making the save. It took him about 5 minutes to get to the ring because he did his thing or whatever. But you know, it was still really cool that he was game to go. Let's make a spot out of it. Let's not just make it an appearance. So that was the highlight of the night, of course. And that was dope. He was the first of many, not only legends, but, you know, like wrestlers that you know that are going to be at these events. Big wrestlers were thrown in my direction, names of them, but we won't start dropping those until we sign them in and they're officially there. But expect a lot of big stuff coming up in Focus Pro Wrestling. Excuse me. What I will say about this event was we had a bunch of big things. Like I said, Sandman was in the building, had a whole spot with him. Our champion, Manny Arez, who had been champ for like 6 months or so, he lost his title via a cash-in, you know what I mean? Money in the Bank style cash-in. I forget exactly what we call it, but so that was a pretty cool way to end the whole night. And then we had what was definitely the match of the year for us and maybe the whole New England Northeast region in independent wrestling. It was Fresh Air versus Post Game fighting for the Focus Pro Wrestling tag team belts. Post Game ended up with the win, but it was easily the match of the night. I'm pretty sure we showed some clips right before we came in of that, and that just doesn't even do it justice. The official footage from this event will be out, I want to say this week. I don't know exactly what day, but it'll be out this week. I personally did some of the editing on it today. So you'll be able to see what I mean by that. But it was easily match of the year for Focus Pro Wrestling.
Fire. As far as, and so how often do they have events like that?
So it used to be every other month. Now it's closer to every month. Like we got one coming up September 20th is our next one. We got Japanese dude Akira coming out to fight our new champion, Danny Miles, I want to say is his name. I'm sorry, I should know the top of my head. Yeah, Danny Miles. He's our new champion. He's the one who cashed in on Manny. He'll be fighting him. But so that's September 20th for that one. And so lately it has actually been every month. It's been around the 20th or that third week of every month lately. But every once in a while here and there we will skip a month. But for the most part, we're every month at either Widowmaker Brewery out in Braintree. So if you're here in the Brockton area, it's right down the street. And if we're not there, we're there on Saturday nights when we are there. And then if we're not there, we're on Sunday afternoons at the Great American Beer Hall. It's a brand new venue for us. It's an old, small airplane hangar. So it's a very big venue. And we have a second level and all that. So we have some events there, and you got to catch events there because just like I said, it's a whole different experience than it is at the smaller venue of Widowmaker.
Word. So are you like the official DJ?
I am the official DJ. Anything, all the sounds and all that come through me. So I do, you know, the typical with a DJ, what you think of a DJ, I play the music in between or whatever, but I also do the entrance music, when they win, I play the music and all that. I've been doing that from day one for the company, actually. And it's technically, how do I say this the right way? It's not, I wouldn't say the company is named after me, but my brand is Focus to Win. That's the studio I'm in right now, Focus to Win Studios. Fully Focus is my brand. And a buddy of mine is one of the owners, and when they were coming up with the name, he's like, what about Focus? You know what I mean? He kind of so the name is borrowed from me, essentially. But yeah, I am essentially just a DJ at the end of the day.
Can't say just a DJ because a DJ is very important.
I didn't realize how important it was until I started doing it, and how it's like I said, it's not just coming in and press and play. It's you have to know who's going to win, when they're going to win, maybe how they're going to win. If there's a dusty finish or you know what I mean, like a weird finish, anything like that, I got to be on top of that. I got to be in the production meetings and know as much as the guy who calls and writes all the matches. Basically, I got to know everything that he knows.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Since you ever been to one of the events?
Not the Focus Pro, but I've been hearing a lot about it when they, like I said, you know, they're not far. Braintree Widowmaker is not far from Brockton at all. If I didn't have what I had this weekend, I was going to try to get down there because Tim's always invite me to come through whenever they have an event. He shares it to me. He tags everybody. Some of their flyers for Focus to Win have been on this show, as you know, during the countdown. We like to support the indies and have their banners for their upcoming events. So we've had some of the Focus Pro Wrestling banners up for this event. The Sabatoge event was up, and you know that they're a good promotion. Like I said, indies are popping up everywhere. You know, with this WWE ID, you know, there's a lot of promotions popping up in different cities and towns. It's nice to have all of these different promoters, you know, like Ryan Drew and you know, people we've had on this show. You know, I can go to Braintree on one weekend and check out their wrestling. I can come here to Brockton, which is the first Friday of the month, and check out their event. You know, this Friday coming up is our other guy we've had on the show. He's got his event, so you know, PWS. So you know, it's
is that Electric Days?
No, that's the VFW in Dedham.
Okay, bet, yep.
So that's going to be coming up, and I love it. I love the fact that wrestling right now is at, you know, the forefront of conversation. You know, and like we've said on this show, it's only going to get better as we see with LFG, the WWE ID program, the Evolves, and the fact that now, you know, they're pulling from D1 and lesser college athletes because, as you all know, the sad thing is only 1% of college athletes make it to the pros. In other words, you have 99% of college athletes really don't go anywhere, and they have all this talent. So with all of these wrestling promotions now tapping in, and WWE knowing this and tapping in, you know, you got a person that was a cheerleader at a college that's now someone, you know, that's out there, like we see with, if you're watching LFG, you know, you've got some people there. So it's crazy. It's crazy to see this progression of the sport itself.
Yeah, it's dope. Really is.
And a lot of the ID, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but a lot of the ID, WWID people and a lot of the Evolve guys like Marcus Mather, Swipe Right, people like that, they have all come through Focus Pro. And actually, you can catch Marcus Mathers at the September 20th event in Braintree. So if you're an Evolve fan watching right now and you watch Marcus Mathers every Wednesday on there, you can come see him live, get a picture with him, all that. He's a really fucking good dude. I've been working with him for about a year and a half now.
I think one of the questions that me and Kevin have wanted to know about this, how much, once a wrestler's in the WWE, and we're going to be talking about this because we've got a big issue involving WWE ID in the chat later on, but how much do they control with these guys when they go back to when they're in the indies? You know, does the WWE have some say as to what they're supposed to be doing, or are they just allowed to do whatever they want?
So it feels like, that's a great question. It feels like they're probably nudged in a certain direction, I would assume, because WWE, minimum they're being nudged in a certain direction. But Marcus, at least in his situation, seems to be able to do whatever he wants. He's gone through, since he's been in the ID program, I think he's wrestled for us once or twice since, and is coming back, like we said, next month. He's had a very busy schedule. Otherwise, I feel like he'd be back because he seems to really like it in Focus Pro. But he's been doing the GCW. Like they did a big event a couple months ago that he was involved in, like the Rumble or something like that he was involved in. And then just recently, like last week, he did a GCW event. And I see him all the time posting that he's doing all these other indie events. Somewhat more on the upper echelon. Not a bunch of the the random ones down the street so much.
So it looks like
the GCWs.
Right. So it looks like you might be, when you're in this WWE ID program, it looks like you might be off to travel to these other indie events outside the state.
Yeah. And that's basically, you're a billboard for WWE at that point, essentially, is how I see it.
Now, who pays them? Does the promoter pay them, or does the WWE?
Far as I know it, the WWE, the ID program is, you can go get paid on the indies, whatever they're going to pay you, and then you come and do Evolve or LFG or whatever, and they get paid by WWE in that sense. But I think the indies are paying them whatever, and I'm sure at this point Marcus is is able to charge a pretty penny, you know?
Oh, see? So if you get, if they're paying you for...
kind of set your price being through WWE ID.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, I know... I won't say any numbers, but I know that I've heard some numbers thrown around for names that I recognize that come through not only our company, but all of the indie companies in the area. And they're getting like, I'll say double digits, not even like triple, quadruple digits. They're getting paid like under $100 to do these events sometimes.
But that's still good money, because some of these guys weren't really even getting paid, period. You were just showing up as a hobby. So I know, Kevin, you had talked about that. You had said, you know, if these guys are getting paid even that little bit, I remember you were saying, Kevin, that you know that's still a win-win, you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, I've been doing this hip-hop thing for a very long time, and I noticed that there's a lot of crossover, a lot of similarities with the rapper and the wrestler, be it what they're getting paid or not paid, all the ways up to how difficult it is as a DJ to work with them. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot of similarities, a whole lot of crossover with hip hop rap artists and the wrestlers.
Real quick, has the Indie God came through Focus Pro?
No, I want so badly to get fucking Matt Cardona, and I keep talking to my people about getting him, and it's just, you know, it's a little bit more than we're necessarily probably willing to dish out for something like that, even though I'm sure it's worth it. We've had multiple
the get back might be worth it.
Oh, 100%. We just need a big enough venue for it is really the thing, you know? Because we wouldn't want to necessarily up the ticket price, but maybe up the amount of tickets we could sell. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we love our fans. We want to, like, we're charging them, like 20 or something like that a ticket, which isn't terrible. I mean, you're paying that to go to a local hip-hop show, or even sometimes just to enter a club that only has a DJ playing, you know what I mean, whatever they're playing. But yeah, it's we're working up to that, I guess, best way to put it. I wouldn't put it out of the question. But yeah, that would be dope.
Word. Before we talk wrestling, man, more wrestling rather. Tell her about how to, you know, get in contact with you and, you know, your social media and everything.
Word, yeah. So I go by the Drunk DJ. Tim O'Connor is my name on Facebook, but Drunk DJ is, you know, everywhere, all the platforms. And then if you need podcasts or studio time, Focused to Win, Focused to number 2, then Win. Studios are out here in Brockton, 33 Dover Street. Come check us out. And yeah, Focus Pro Wrestling catch us just about every month in Braintree at Widowmaker Brew.
Word. That's what's up, man. Let's get into some wrestling topics tonight. Conventions and conventions that are coming up. May 2nd next year, 2026, New England Fan Fest 11.
Ooh.
We will be a vendor there. That's gonna be dope.
Tim might have to come down.
I was gonna
check us out.
Just about to say I might have to come check that out for sure.
May 2nd.
Yeah, we're gonna be. We
was that the expo?
Yeah, it's an expo. It's May 2nd, but the thing is, May 1st is when everybody's arriving. So he's coming in from Dayton. He's coming in from Ohio. And we're gonna get there on Friday. And most of the wrestlers and everybody who's coming through, they've already got Diamond Dallas Page signed to come through. And I'm like, that's Demolition, huge. Axe and Smash are coming. I'm like, those are some people that you want to get them signatures in. Diamond Dallas Page is huge to me.
He's a hero.
Yeah. Adam Bomb, you know, Harvey Whippleman. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
That's dope. That's awesome.
September 12th through the 14th, he's coming here, and we're gonna be at HorrorHound weekend. We have press passes. We'll be interviewing Sting, the Hardy Boys.
Let's go.
A bunch of actors and actresses. So that's gonna be fire. Can't wait for that.
Robert Englund's on my wish list. I want to get Robert
Englund. Oh, gotta meet Freddie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to meet his ass.
The little girl who's Megan, the little girl that's the Megan robot. Okay. I want to interview her.
I don't know if I want to meet that Kruger guy. He's haunting me since I was a kid.
Yeah, and if you remember the movie well enough, he really likes kids.
Exactly. He's just scared the shit out of me. And you know what my dumb ass did? I went to a fair, county fair, and I won. And one of the things that you could get was like this mirror that had like a picture of him on the mirror, so you could see yourself in the mirror. And I was like, give me that. Hung it up in my room. The dumbest shit ever. Why did I do that?
Oh, that's so funny.
Why
Shout
did
out
I
my
do
guy
that?
Harvard Eyes, by the way. He's in the comments right now. I just want to shout him out. He came up to the other day. My bad. I didn't mean to break that up. But...
Nah, it's good. Shout him out. Yeah. Shout him out.
Renee White, she's in the chat. What's up, Renee?
Oh, yeah, what up, Renee?
What's up?
Good.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that shit. So I don't know if we end up going up to him, I might have to tell him like, bro, you know you messed my childhood up.
Yeah.
Messed my childhood up. And then October 16th, Trainwreck Tacos in Kingston, Massachusetts. Tito Santana will be there.
Nice.
So you gotta go get you a good, nice taco.
I'm going. I'm going
fish
there too.
Taco,
I'll be there too.
Get you a nice fish taco, man.
Yeah.
And take a photo out with Tito Santana. That'd be dope. In AEW news.
Quick question. I know it wasn't in the topics. Did I see your guy released a fig, Tommy Dreamer? Your guy
Tommy
that we
Dreamer
had
released a fig?
No, your guy that we had on the show that does the figures.
The Mechanic, Michael Mechanic.
Yeah. Was that him, the Tommy Dreamer that they just released?
Yeah, it was Big Rubber Guy.
Yeah,
I think it was that's him.
So that was the secret that he said was coming to keep an eye out for when he was on his show.
Yeah,
Tommy Dreamer's big. That's a big one.
It's huge.
Yeah,
that's a big one.
Shout out to Michael Mechanic, and we had him on a few weeks ago, and he is in business with Matt Cardona and Brian. Oh man, what's Brian's last name? He's a wrestler too. But anyway, they own Collect Major.
Okay.
And they bring out the Big Rubber Guys and Brian Myers.
Oh yeah. I see Cardona always messing around finding like doll action figures and stuff in flea markets and shit like that.
Yeah. So Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, and Michael Kinnick, they are in business together. They have Collect Major. They released the Big Rubber Guys. They released the like the Macho Man, the Big Macho Man, and the Bad News Browns, and all of those. Like, that's them.
Okay.
They create those, man. So shout out to them. In AEW news, is Chris Jericho done? I heard that he may be coming to WWE. Possibly coming back. I think that might be dope if he do come back. I mean, but he's a little older, so but if he comes back and the Y2J music comes on, everybody's gonna lose their minds. So
that Y2J, even if they do the Y2J countdown,
that's fire. That would be dope. So WWE is all about it's a moment-based company, and that would be a moment. Whether he does well, even 2 or 3 weeks down the line, you might forget that fucking Jericho's in the company, but you're gonna remember, Jericho came back. You know what I mean? That moment's gonna be a big moment, and then it could fizzle out. Or knowing him, he could recreate himself for one final time in the biggest fucking stage of the world.
I'd like to see him come back and take Seth.
Ooh.
Those two intros would be that's 2 killer fucking intros for a match right there.
Yeah,
that fucking that Jericho against the Seth intro right there is a battle, bro. That's a battle. That's a battle within itself.
Yeah, that's
break the world down. So you got break the world down and then burn. Yo, that's just a battle right there with the intros.
It's like a versus battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Monday Night Raw, Seth in the ring talking, and all of a sudden you hear,
yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yes, please. Hell yeah.
Yo.
crazy, wouldn't it?
That would be trending. That was instant trending, bro. Instant. People
we
be
have
mad
to
at
record ourselves.
that's one of those everybody's mad at me because I'm putting the spoilers up. I get mad when people be getting mad at you for putting. I'm like, bro, what I just put up, people are gonna be trending it, and it's gonna be trending in 3 seconds anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That you're right. Not lying about that. Felicia, how you doing? TNA news. Eric Bischoff predicts TNA will be the landing spot for Killer Kross. I believe he should go ahead and go there.
Yeah,
he goes there, he'll be the champion.
He goes there.
In GCW. They were in GCW this weekend for Shotzi.
Well, he goes there anyway though.
Yeah, and he's gonna be taking on Matt Cardona in October.
Whoa! He's taking on the indie guy.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
the Flyers right here in the corner that's rotating through.
Yo,
House of Glory Wrestling. Yep,
he's gonna be
October
going to get
12th.
Matt Cardona. Is that going to be like pay-per-view or?
I gotta look.
That's
up
got to be
where
somewhere.
HOG is on,
Somebody be
HOG
recording.
Is on.
Yeah, that's going to be fire. Him and Matt.
A lot of these indies are on Fight TV, FITE.
Okay, FITE.
Yeah, a lot of the indies are on FITE, so we might have to look it up and see if it's on there.
That's going to be fire. WWE breaks WWE ID ties with Rikishi's promotion after Raja Jackson incident. Let's talk a little bit about this, man.
Well, we got to talk a lot about it.
That's a story of the week, the month, whatever you want to say.
I wasn't happy with the story because when the story broke, automatically Raja Jackson was the bad guy. But then as shit come out, this goes all the way back to WrestleMania when The Rock told Travis, you got to lay it on him because it's got to look real. And he ends up busting Cody Rhodes' eardrum because he kept it real.
Yeah.
When we saw this thing with Raja Jackson, it was the same thing. But then we hear that there was an altercation. We heard that he was told to get in the ring and do the shoot and don't worry about it. Just let it fly.
Yeah. Well, I would say that telling Travis Scott to hit someone with everything he has and telling an MMA fighter to hit someone with everything they got, it's a little bit different.
That's not what happened though. I seen the video. I seen all of the videos, right? So he walks up with someone. He's in the back with all these different pro wrestlers, one of which he knew. His coach is there with him as well. He was just coming to show show him some love. Yeah. So he's shaking everybody's hand, saying hello, and then this guy, Psycho whatever,
Psycho Stu,
yeah.
Psycho Stu.
He walks up, grabs his beer can, and like hits him in the head. And the understanding was that Psycho Stu always thinks that if anybody's back there, that they're a part of, that you're a wrestler, or you're a part of something that they're trying to do.
You get that
Which
the word.
You can't do that because if you hit the wrong person, like he could have got knocked out right then and there.
Absolutely.
But he kept himself together. Now what he did not know is, and I don't care what people can say what they want to say. Oh well, the beer, it wasn't a real beer can or whatever. He did make contact with that man's head, and he did not know that he was an MMA fighter, and did not know that he was suffering from a concussion. that he wasn't even going to come to the venue initially, but he wanted to come and show love. So as he's walking back, Raja's walking back with Cowboy's like, you give him some receipts.
If you don't like it, I got your back, basically.
Yeah. So I don't think he meant that though, what Raja was going to do.
Definitely not.
So I'm watching, and Raja has a live stream on Kick, or he had, because I think that they banned him at this point. He had a live stream on Kick during the whole event. He's sitting there, and people are basically bullying him, saying, "Oh, you let some man hit you. You ain't gonna do ish. You ain't gonna do this, that, and the third." They talking crazy to him. So the whole time he's sitting there and he's filming. He can't wait till the match comes up. Yeah, he can't wait till the match comes up. And he's sitting there, he's rocking, and he's looking crazy. The camera's on him the whole time. And then somebody finally said something crazy to him again, and he kind of just lost his shit. He got in the ring, he slammed that man, and when he slammed him, the guy was already out.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people thought it was maybe the first punch that knocked him out, but
he was out already.
It was definitely that body slam, the power slam, what you want to call it. 100%.
And then he didn't connect with all of the punches, but the most important ones he connected.
Right.
He connected with, and
They
they knew it wasn't. They knew it wasn't a work. When the other wrestlers start biting him and all kinds of stuff to get him off of, get him off of him. So I look at it like this, and Rampage, he saw it, and Rampage instantly just put his head down.
I saw it. Yep.
He was like, "Man, Raja might go to jail."
And Raja was scared about going to jail too.
But now they're talking about attempted murder charges, assault charges, because that guy was already asleep. He was already knocked out. You could have damaged his brain. The way that he was hitting him and stuff like that. After when you are knocked out like that, just like in MMA, if someone chokes you until the oxygen is gone and you're asleep, you can punch, or if you punch someone and they go to sleep, they're not gonna feel. He didn't feel it. But the after effects of those extra punches, that's why the ref jumps in real quick to stop the fight or whatever, because to avoid any type of brain damage or anything. They don't know yet, what type of damage is done long term.
Exactly.
Because he was already a vet, and he suffered from PTSD, and he used wrestling to help him deal with that. So this is man. This might be I don't know, man. I've seen some MMA. Matt Brown is from Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Matt Brown. Matt Brown did an interview. He has his own podcast too. He was in the UFC, and he said if this wasn't Rampage's son, we wouldn't bat an eye at saying, hey, this guy needs to be locked in a cage, throw away the key. But because we love Rampage so much, we're hoping that that this thing works out for the kid. Also, Brendan Schaub, he did an interview too, and he talked about it. But basically, they're saying like, hey, we love Rampage, but man, like, it's not looking good for his son. It's not looking good. He said if this
fighter, you can't put your hands on anybody.
Yeah, these are registered. You can't punch people. And they also said he said, if that guy, once they said he's awake, but once and I'm sure Rampage is probably talking to him every damn day. You know what I mean? Because he wants to know, like, the cops are going to say, the cops said that they are, Chael Sonnen was talking about this too. He said the police are waiting for him to be coherent enough to have a conversation. They want to know if this was planned or if it was a work, or did he really do this and try to hurt you? No matter what the video says. They still, because some wrestling promotions do hardcore wrestling where they do all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's basically all work.
Yeah. So, Chael Sonnen was like, and Matt Brown said this too. If this guy says that this wasn't a work, he really, I really was hurt. I'm in the hospital. Like this. He said at that moment they would go pick up Raja, He'll be in jail until hell. Who knows how they're gonna go about, sentencing him or whatever the case may be, how that would go. And then the Donald just signed an executive order that you got to do cashless bail or something like that, or no cashless bail from going forward. So he ain't getting out unless, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have your cash to get him out. You know what I'm saying? So depending on, man, all of this shit just,
it's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's messed up.
Straight up. So, and Rampage felt so bad. He was, because Rampage has his own kick stream too.
Yeah,
and his fans were saying a whole bunch of hurtful shit about his son to the point where he started crying on stream.
Yeah.
Rampage did.
Yeah,
And that's a tough guy.
Exactly.
Rampage ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
So for him to it's his son. You know what I'm saying? And but see, when you have sons like that, like that think that they whatever's going on with them, like he should have been a part of our group. He wouldn't have been like that. He has an anger issue.
Yeah.
It might be because it could be from anything. But something snapped him at that moment, and if they didn't take it, if that guy didn't come and get him out, he was gonna keep punching him. He kept punching.
Yeah. He said
might
that
have killed him.
He was punching through him.
Yeah, he might have killed him.
And that's what he said in the little. I don't know. You probably didn't say you saw the clip that he leading up to it, and that's what he said. He's like, basically, I got the green light, and I'm punching him until they stop me from punching him.
Yeah,
is what he said, and that's what he
if
did.
If nobody came over there, and he was laying into him already.
Yeah.
If nobody came over there and got that man, he would have killed that man. So, shout out to Rampage, man. I hope everything works out. Roger's definitely not gonna get a slap on the wrist for this shit. I know that. So,
nope.
This is terrible, man. Let's review SmackDown. SmackDown results. Mello don't Miz. I can't stand this shit. That tag team.
They put them back together like it made sense, and it didn't.
Mello don't Miz.
It's the term Mello face.
I want to go back to that though, because we didn't mention the fact that the promotion itself that was owned by Rikishi. That promotion is something we talked about. We talked about early in the show. All of these indie promotions having this WWE ID badge.
Right.
Because of this incident, Rikishi lost that WWE ID badge. The WWE Monday night.
I didn't even know that was his promotion.
So I didn't until I seen his response to it.
Yeah, they was like, nope, you need to pull that badge off. So that hurts. They're one of the first to lose that. So now you're gonna see a lot of other promotions now. They're gonna say, oh shit, we can lose our promotional badge.
Yeah.
For incidents like this.
Jacob Fatu went through that promotion.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So
that's crazy. SmackDown review: Mello don't Miz defeated the Motor City Machine Guns.
You know why I'm pissed about this is because you built this tag division up to almost a legendary status for the last 3 months. You've built up DIY, you built up Fraxium.
Yes.
And you're trying to tell me you're going to put Mello and Miz together and they're going to run roughshod over this division that's been legendary since they announced Motor City Guns. Now all of a sudden these guys have taken out the Motor City Machine Guns. Last week they took out Fraxium. The week before come on now, bro.
It's an accident at that. They're accidentally winning. Like it's weird, bro. Like
it's all to eventually officially turn Mello face, I think, which they should have just finalized in Boston. You know what I mean? Because that's basically where they started. They should have finalized there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's otherwise it serves no purpose having them to come back together after a month and a half of not even having a spot on TV together.
Right.
Yeah.
Piper Niven defeated Charlotte Flair.
Surprise of the night for me.
That is a big surprise for sure.
That was a big surprise. I'm trying to figure out where they're headed with Piper Niven. I feel like something big is coming with Piper Niven.
I hope so. I like her. She's funny. She's good. I mean, for a big girl, or whatever. Like she gets the job done. I like
mess with Piper for sure.
For sure.
And
it's better than Doudrop.
Right. Street Profits, they defeated.
Exactly.
The Street Profits, they defeated Tonga Loa and JC Mateo.
I like that. That was a bit of a surprise because you think they like that WWE's still trying to get this new bloodline, whatever they're called, like the new guys. Those are the two new guys.
They're called the MFT.
MFTs, yeah, exactly.
Mother effing Tongas.
Yeah. So they're still getting them over. So having them lose like that was a big shock to me, actually.
Yeah. If it was that big,
tall Tonga. Yeah. Not a chance. But he was just opposite side looking tough.
I can't wait till Tama comes back.
Yeah.
When Tama comes back, we don't know who he's going to side with. Is he going to be with, with Jacob? Where is he going to go with?
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
Now that puts the Street Profits back into the conversation for the Wyatt Six. Now they're gonna take on Mello versus Miz Friday night, right? Is it Friday night?
Before Flash, Or
they better not lose to them.
I'll be pissed.
This has to be the tipping point. This has to be the Miz and Mello lose. It's Mello's fault maybe, and Miz does some heel shit, and then they break up, and you feel sympathy for Mello, and now he's a face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was great as a face in NXT. I did love him as a heel, but I love to love Mello at the same time because it's from him.
Yeah.
You know?
I just feel like they're not using him correctly, but
100%.
I can't stand it.
Drew McIntyre
got
It's the number 1 draft pick though.
That's true. Yeah. Drew McIntyre got RKO'd again.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah, man. He's getting his ass handed to him right now, and he's complaining about it in the back.
It was a good RKO too, because he did. You're watching the TV, and then the crowd's going crazy, and you're thinking the crowd is cheering, and I'm like, who? What? And then all of a sudden you see
that camera work. Wow.
He's doing this in the back of him.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Yes. Great camera work. You're right.
Great camera work. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill defeated Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. Let me ask you this, man. Jade Cargill still looks very raw to me. She did a frog splash, and that shit looked like it didn't look right.
Yeah.
You're right. She did look unseasoned. And she had been looking seasoned.
What's going on? Is she going backwards?
She is. I just feel like because she's not getting any ring time. I think she's going backwards because I think she's not getting any ring time.
She does that same, that kick. That's all she does. She has her finisher, which I don't think looks good off of the top rope or second rope, in my opinion. It doesn't look good. I
think they failed with her. Like I said, when Jade came to WWE,
I
said she should have did NXT for a year.
She could have ran NXT for a year.
That's
right.
That.
She could have been the attraction in NXT for a year. And they
wanted to move her very fast.
Yeah, and it wasn't worth it wasn't. They saw that when they took her from AEW, she was still needed some development and all that. They were, like I said, they Goldberged her. They just kept giving her 30-second matches, 2-minute matches, whatever. Win, easy squashes, and you're not developing anyone doing that.
And now that Naomi's pregnant and she's gone for 9 months, that kills the whole Jade Cargill. So to be honest, I would have rather them kept Jade in NXT and brought Jordynne Grace up instead of having Jordynne Grace sit on the back burners right now.
Right.
Because Jordynne deserves to be a front runner in the WWE right now.
Yeah,
and
she could be getting the spots.
Doing a much better job. Yep.
She could be getting the spots that Jade's getting, the WrestleMania spots, the SummerSlam spots, shit like that. She could be getting those spots. And Jade could be, like I said, again, running NXT, learning how to be a better professional wrestler and more polished. It's just like, it's the worst about it is she shows flashes of greatness almost every single match, but then you just see a lot of what looks like amateur hour.
Right. See, the problem is she's not hurting people like Nia Jax was. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So that's a good thing.
It doesn't become an issue until you start hurting people. Then when you start hurting people, that's the issue. You know.
Yeah.
So,
you know that frog splash. When I seen that shit, I was like, nah, Jay, that ain't it.
Yeah, Jay.
And because she looked like she hurt herself too when she did it. It wasn't like the normal you do it and you bounce off. Like, no, she looked like she did it so wrong that like she hurt something. Even though they won, I was just like, nah, Jay, you need to get up in there. Like, you need to holler at Charlotte. Y'all go and like when you get some time, you need to do something else because this or work with Nia. Nia's a bigger woman, so Nia can show you how to how the moves that she uses. You got to find moves that will accentuate the who you are. You are this big strong woman, so you got to have big strong moves. If you want to do a frog splash, you got to do that shit right. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, Raw review. Dragon Lee, he defeated JD McDonough.
Yo, come on now. Look, Netflix Raw got to stop it, bro. They got to stop this week after week. We're getting PLE.
The more you say it, it's not.
We're getting PLE matches every week, bro. That Dragon Lee JD McDonough match.
Crazy.
When he did that backdrop body slam on JD McDonough, I'm like, yo, JD McDonough's going out again. I thought he was. Right. I was like, this dude's not getting up, bro. And he did. I was like, this match was crazy. That match was crazy.
It definitely was.
JD was close to home. That's why he had to put on a show.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He did.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston defeated Penta.
Don't get me started.
Can I say?
Not talk about this, man.
Xavier Woods dressed up as what's the name though was great. He had I can't think of any Godfather almost. Outfit on. I no matter what you think about the New Day, the heel New Day, Xavier Woods is gonna show up in your favorite outfit of the week every
he might wear a big ass hat, like a sombrero. A big ass all black sombrero. You just never know what he's gonna put on.
Or like he had the whole Godfather get up last night.
Right.
Are you guys feeling this addition of Waller?
I feel like that's a weird addition from subtraction because they got rid of what's his name from the company Theory, which is kind of basically the last McMahon guy. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it felt like it just feels weird. It's like, oh, this piece over here fell, and this piece over here fell. Let's put these two pieces together, even though they don't necessarily make sense together.
No,
it doesn't. It's not clicking for me. And I love Waller, and I love New Day, and I love heel New Day, I love face New Day, whatever. And but I love Waller because he's a character in his own.
He is.
But it's not really cohesive. For me.
I'm not feeling it.
Rhea Ripley, she defeated Roxanne Perez. That was a good match.
Hell yeah.
AJ Styles defeated Finn Balor. That was another match.
That was a banger,
But Io came out and returned
helped her,
to save her. And if you saw behind the scenes,
the Kabuki Warriors was watching.
They was watching, and Asuka. Right. I think we're about to get a tag team match between these two and the Kabuki Warriors, and I think this is going to be a good. I think this is a good ass match.
They're going to announce it on Friday. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's coming.
And it's going to be on Saturday.
Yeah,
they have a
or
spot
Sunday.
to fill.
Sunday,
they have a spot to fill because they're not doing the women's championship match now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For Clash in Paris, and again, people, that's 2:00 for those 2:00 Eastern time.
2:00 on Sunday.
I like the 2:00 match.
I don't hate them either. And the 3:00 Raw yesterday, I didn't hate that either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I watched it about 8 because I forgot. But but when they are on like that, I don't mind it so much.
Yeah. AJ Styles and Finn Balor was a good match too.
That was a banger too, 100%. You guys get your demon puppets for $100.
We talked about that last week. They're sold out.
I didn't.
Sold out.
That's crazy.
I didn't get it, but I could have got it. I didn't want it because listen.
What are they getting, Kevin? On what are they getting? Have you looked up the price to see what they're getting? Because it was limited. So they gotta be.
I didn't look it up. I mean, I know it was $100, but it's probably now to get one. It's probably going to be about $500.
Oh shit!
On secondary sales or whatever, right? Yeah, definitely resales.
Yeah, the resale because it's limited.
You got me curious now. I'm gonna look one up.
Yeah.
While we on here, I'm gonna look one up right now. See what they getting.
My girl Bailey is going nuts. Okay, she's hearing voices of when she first came to NXT.
Yeah, she's hearing Hugger and
the Hugger,
the Ding Dong Hello Bailey.
Yeah.
Hearing all that.
You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I love this for her. I love this for her. This is with Naomi gone. This is going to catapult her into that championship.
She's gonna. There's a void that needs to be filled. That Naomi
and she's right there with this storyline that she's got going on.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go off on somebody, hurt somebody, and she's going to be up for that. She's going to end up facing Stephanie Van Kier, and she's going to win that belt. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm here for it.
I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see who the new Bailey is.
Yeah,
you know who she's going to be.
They didn't kill that shit. I just looked it up for you. So WWE knew that they sold them all out. Them and Fanatics have announced they've released more Demonito puppets.
Oh, did
that make sense?
That just killed the resale. Yep, they killed the resale.
I don't want to get one because listen. Until he turns into the demon again, I'm not getting it. This, everybody wants to see this.
What if they release a Finn Balor fig with the Demonito puppet on his hand? Would you get that?
I have that.
I'll get that for sure.
I have that for sure. Without question. Shout out to Fanatics too. You just said something about Fanatics. I just ordered my Cameron Ward jersey that'll be here on Friday. Shout out to Tennessee Titans. We do play the Patriots in week 5.
See there?
We do play the Patriots in week 5 at Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
At Tennessee. So the return of Mike Vrabel.
You know we're going to have to put an ass whooping on him. You know that Vrabel's
this Saturday too. Listen, I know all of y'all this Saturday y'all gotta watch O State versus Texas. I love
me some college football lately.
Y'all gotta watch O State versus Texas. We got that kid, that Saiyan kid at quarterback. He's going against Archie Manning.
Oh,
This is gonna be box office. Get your popcorn ready. Go to Wingstop. Get that 20 for 20 and chill.
The Rick Ross special.
Go to Wingstop, get that 20 for 20, and watch that football at 12 o'clock. Listen, I'm watching it, yo. I'm going to be right centered, like right there in my O State gear, okay? Straight up. Go Bucks. Get that 20 for 20 like me and my man Sinister. It's a PLE. We know where to be. You understand?
Right.
Wingstop. Hello? Yeah, can I get the 20 for 20? I need the Parmesan garlic. I need the hot. I need all of that. The smoke. I need the smoked barbecue.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to give us some money for putting that out for y'all.
Facts. You just did a full promo.
Straight up. Braun Breaker defeated LA Knight. And we got to see. Hold on.
That was another good match. That
we got to see somebody very important. My GOAT. My tribal chief.
Solo?
my tribal chief.
Is he getting his shoes back?
Oh, the tribal thief? Oh.
Listen, I can't lie, right? The tribal thief T-shirt that Bron had on was fire.
It was. That shit was fire.
So dope. I don't know if
it was fire.
That's gotta be a Paul Heyman fucking brain fart of some sort.
He has a Ula Fowler of Jordan shoes.
Yeah,
like,
when that whole thing came down, I said, "Yo, a lot of brothers who grew up in the '90s had some schoolyard flashbacks, bro." When they took them sneakers.
Took my J's, took my ones. Shit,
took my J's off my feet. Make you want to cut somebody out because it reminds you of the back. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get in a fight, dude. Take your shoes.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked Bronson
man, you walk home with your socks on.
Yeah, I've always liked Bronson Reed, but this gimmick is yes.
And I love because like I always like be like, okay, I know they're gonna do this whole Roman's gonna get jumped, then he's gonna get tsunami. Not this time. He seen them in the back. He was whooping them in the back.
Yeah,
he even interviewed right before Brian Breaker's match. Like
coming out,
I said, okay, something different. You know what I'm saying? Something different.
Yeah,
loved it. Then I like what how Jey Uso looked when he came in, and he super kicked CM Punk and LA Knight.
Yeah.
And I don't think we gave enough. Last week we didn't give Jey Uso enough credit for coming in when they was in Philly looking like New Jack. Hey, we didn't give him enough credit, bro. He came in looking like New Jack and was fired.
He came with the sharpened card and everything in the black and white Tupac. The New Jack was ill.
Rest in peace, New Jack. One of my favorite promos from New Jack. He said, shout out my man OJ Simpson. You doing a good job. He said that's two more. He said that's two more people gone that we don't have to deal with no more. I said, oh shit. I said, did he say that? New Jack was crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to New Jack.
I mean,
also,
here in New England, we've got our New Jack legacy.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna talk about the mass transit incident. That was him, right?
Yeah, and Revere.
New Jack did that. Yeah. I thought you were getting that.
Said if you want to come up in this ring and get some of this, and someone came up in this ring, and he lied about his age.
Yeah, he was like 16, 17.
15 or 16, yeah.
Oh,
and he lied about his age. He was a big ass kid, but he got the fork to the head and everything.
Oh,
you never saw that, Kevin? You don't know about that story?
Oh,
you gotta look that up, bro.
It was
it
was what's his name? Not Bubba Ray. The other one, fucking Dudley.
Devon
Dudley. His partner for some reason couldn't show up, and it was in Revere, the Wonderland Ballroom or whatever, ECW event. And his partner couldn't show up for whatever. They said, hey, you got a local guy that can fill in? Mind you, they're fighting against fucking New Jack and what's his name? Really, New Jack's the only name you really need to hear to know that this kid's in trouble. And yeah, they fucking
Dark Side of the Ring covered it.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you go watch Dark Side of the Ring New Jack episode, it's in there. They talk
mass
about
transit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy to know that.
Definitely gotta check that out. That's what it do, man. Great show tonight. We got a shout out or John Cena. He gave Kowloon a birthday shout out.
Yeah,
sure.
75th birthday for the Kowloon.
75th birthday.
If you're just tuning into this show, if you don't know about the Kowloon is the place that all the places is where all the wrestlers go whenever they have wrestling at the Garden. They take that ride up Route 1 and they go down to Kowloon, where I'm hearing they have the best garlic Asiago something wings or something they got there that they be cooking up now.
Garlic Asiago wings?
That's
something, yeah. Look at Kevin, he's like, what?
Yeah, salivating.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is the spot, and they pile it on. That's the problem with. Yeah. You ever go to a Chinese food restaurant where they just put too much damn food? Like there's no need of all this food. Like you trying to close the lid, you can't even close the lid.
They showing love.
Yeah, for sure.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's what's good, man. So, we had a great show tonight.
Can we
real quick.
Let's real quick look at the predictions for the
Sunday at 2 Eastern.
Let's see. Clash at Paris. Card. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I think they just.
And this is so far because Friday they'll probably add one or two.
SmackDown.
They added like 1 or 2 last night, I think, too.
First, Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus LA Knight. Seth Rollins is going to retain that belt.
It feels that way for sure.
Yeah, it feels like it.
You got to make division.
I think we're building up to Survivor Series. I think this is all building up to Survivor Series.
It makes sense. Yeah,
we're working on that 4th member, and we're leading the Survivor Series. So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and WWE wants this new group division to look strong as hell all the way through Mania.
Yep.
So they got him. Yeah, he got him.
So he's going to have the belt. I don't think he's going to lose the belt until WrestleMania, and that's going to be against CM Punk.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be Punk, right? Who else could it really be at this point?
Yeah.
John Cena versus Logan Paul. I got Cena.
Cena's not putting Paul over.
I hope not, but I mean, Cena is. You know what? Oh man, I want to say Cena, but I feel like Cena's in the business of just putting everyone over on his way out the door, especially where he had his championship run already.
Yeah, they took the belt from him, which that made no sense to me.
Yeah, because the heel run wasn't working. That's why really. That's really what it boils down to. It wasn't working. It wasn't
so the kids were crying and all kind of stuff. Man.
Yeah,
the kids wanted the face John Cena back. They could have kept the belt.
He called that little fucking was a Russian or German boy. Remember he fucking yelled at him like the first promo. Yeah, it didn't work.
Sheamus versus Rusev, good old fashioned Donnybrook match. I got Sheamus winning.
Sheamus in his home continent or area and all that. It got to be Sheamus.
Yeah.
End that feud once and for all.
Yep. Roman versus Bronson. I got Roman winning, finally getting his shoes back.
You got to get the Shula follow back. Yeah, 100%.
Get the shoes back.
Cody Rhodes.
If he loses, does he take his shoes and now have 3 pairs?
He might.
I got it right.
You gotta take some other shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the chip. Cody's gonna win.
Cody's retaining.
As much as Drew deserves, as great as Drew's work has been as a heel, it's Cody. You got to keep it on Cody for a little bit.
Yep. Women's Intercontinental Championship: Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. Nikki's gonna win.
You think so? I think Becky wins dirty though.
Really?
I think Becky wins dirty.
Nikki's gonna win. I got a feeling. Nikki's gonna win that belt.
Ooh, I mean, I'm not mad at the idea of it. I love Nikki, and she's been great in the minimal shit she's done since she's been back.
Because Becky wants that. Becky wants the other. The big title. Becky ain't no Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
She's too big for that.
That's what, and you know what? That's why it might make sense to put it on a Nikki, even though she hasn't been active, she's a high profile name to put that belt on and have her carried over until we get like our legitimate.
Yeah, because they actually, you're right, Kevin. You kind of make sense because they do need somebody to take that Naomi belt.
That's true too.
Becky now. If Becky loses, that now puts Becky into that running for that belt with whatever they're gonna do. Yep.
Becky, Stephanie, and Bailey or something like that.
Yeah.
Triple threat for that or something like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how Bailey's gonna look. It's gonna be crazy. And then so far, lastly, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. I got Damian Priest winning.
Ooh. Aleister needs it more.
He does.
He does.
But I still see Damian taking it. Yeah.
Damian whooped.
Damian's coming back
how he
from
threw him
injury.
over the.
Yeah.
You see how he threw him over the rope? Like manhandled Aleister.
Yeah.
Damian needs that back from injury win, so it's got to go. I feel it's got to go to Damian. When people come back from injury, you can't let them lose. You got to build that momentum back up. So I think Damian takes it, but you're not. Aleister's only going to lose for so much longer. He didn't come here to lose matches too. So.
Yeah, exactly.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that's the last match so far. So far, now they may add 1 or 2 more, but so far, yeah, those are the matches that we're gonna see. So, great show tonight, fellas.
Oh yeah, shit.
Tim, glad you came on. Man, you got to come on again, bro.
100%. I appreciate you guys. This was a whole lot of fun. I've never done the Zoom thing, so I was talking to Keith at first, trying to figure out how to get my audio to work. Now that I know how it works, I'm all for it. Definitely.
It's always funny when people can't get their audio working in Zoom, and they're talking to me like I can hear them. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't hear you. It's it's not just you; it's everybody on Zoom. When you can't hear them, they think you hear them. It's like, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, I got it now. Invite whenever you guys got a opportunity to come on, I'll come on. As long as I don't have a session myself going on that day, like I'm here. Focus Win Studios, we do podcasts, we do recording, all that stuff, just about every single day of the week. But
Word.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing this,
I'll have to come out to this next. I'll have to try to come out to this next Focus Pro Wrestling event.
You know, I'll be throwing the flyer in your inbox, so
you'll
right
know
up
on our show.
Yeah, September 20th,
right
by the way, so everyone else knows. September 20th. Braintree Woodhill Maker Brewery.
Matter of fact, you should come back before then.
100%. I'll come like a couple week or two leading up.
I'm DJing the event on the 20th. I'm doing IGY6 that night.
Oh, you're gonna be sick that night, remember?
I can't. That's the IGY6. That's the I got
fair enough.
That's the veteran. That's the veteran event where they give away the dogs to a veteran with PTSD.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. That's dope that you're doing that.
This is the sixth year of doing this, and that's always a tear fest because they always have the veteran who got the dog the year before talk about how the dog changed their life for that year that they had it. We had one guy. He told the story about how he got so down and he was almost ready to take his life, but the dog saved him, and that was I was almost like this, bro.
Shout out to the vets, man. Shout out to the vets. Shout out Focus to Win. Shout out Focus Pro Wrestling.
Appreciate you.
I'm Lito for my man Sinista1.
Yo, real quick, you didn't cop nothing this week? You usually have cops of the week. You didn't cop.
I didn't get nothing.
Oh, okay.
No cops this week. Yeah, no cops this week. I would have already had them over here. Like, I do got some stuff next week though. So next week I will have some. But yeah, no cops this week. I got enough. Look at all this shit I gotta do. It's crazy right now.
Oh shit! That's funny. All right, so we out.
Yep, we out.
Done. All right. I
We
appreciate
clear?
you guys big time for sure.
All right.
Definitely gonna do this again soon. Be safe, you boys.
Give me advantage points so I can't abandon joints. Gotta grab the coins, pay me wickedly. Superman of Thor, who am I? Haters mimic me, and they fans cheer him on with capabilities. Wow. Double entendre, crazy lyrically. Had to read a page in Timothy to take it seriously. Cause I ain't scared, I ain't got no fear, baby, get with me. Open doors for the people, you can say it's chivalry. I drop bombs, it'll be a day in infamy. Mainly cause all my ops feeling painful instantly. Stay for sympathy, not me. Creating imagery that everybody you like. I made a simile. Facts.